Raiders, Browns. Rainy conditions here at kickoff, and the rain should continue throughout the day. Now as we go to the field, it's Tywan Jones back deep for the kickoff. Randy Bullock ready to get this game started with the opening kick. Touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. Out of the University of Virginia, quarterback Matt Schaub.
Matt Schaub's not with the Houston Texans anymore, but he is a solid quarterback, and I know the Oakland Raiders are very happy to have him.
Two tight ends on the field here. There's a flag right there.
False start, offense.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. They bring in the extra tight end. Maurice Jones-Drew. Jones-Drew is tackled down. When you look at the lineups, MJD, Maurice Jones-Drew, is the guy you got to keep an eye on.
Yeah, and I know you look at him and you don't think this, but he has the speed to get outside. But the thing about Maurice Jones-Drew that always jumps out to me is how much power he has, and he can run through tackles.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted on today to make plays in the running and passing games. 3rd and 12 to go. Throws to the right. Hauls it in for the first down. Well, you work all week long on a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator, and you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, doesn't it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Matt Schaub has it under center. The Raiders snap it at the 31. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew.
The Raiders know one of the worst things you could do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on 2nd down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
3rd and 12. He's got the catch. Gains 13.
Raiders know they were in a terrible situation like that. The first 2 plays were not very good, so it was 3rd and long. But all you need is one really good one, and they got it that time. 3rd and long, and they pick up the first down. Nice job.
Has Jones.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
It's first down, right around 3 minutes remaining in the second. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. This play set up by the long gainer. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. A takeaway. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down all the way. The Browns line up in the pistol offense. Gets it out for the completion. Gains 16.
The slant route, it's a timing route where the wide receiver plants his outside foot at 5 to 6 yards and catches the football 8 yards down the field as he's going across the middle.
First down at the 48. It's the old counter play. That's a tackle at the 48. After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. No one in sight. Has the grab. And we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at the half, please join Larry Ridley for the Verizon Halftime Report.
Manziel lines up in the pistol. First down at the 34. The handoff to Ben Tate. He's brought to a halt. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Browns come out in the pistol. Gets it again. Searching for space to the right. Tyvon Branch in on that last play. It's 3rd down coming up. The Browns come out in the pistol. Rodgers gets a hand in there and knocks it away.
That is so tough to do, to be that close to these receivers and able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
This will be a 46-yard field goal attempt. No good. An empty trip for the offense. Interesting little chess match game here as they miss the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time, the mechanics of the situation were not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
Tight ends in motion here. First down at the 36. Throws the pass. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. The Raiders have it at the 44. To the outside. The catch is made.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First down at the 41. Looking to the right side and throwing. That's a gain of 6. The Raiders signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Throwing now to his left. They bring him to the turf. The Raiders will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Push them back 5 yards with the false start penalty.
False start, offense.
First down here. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
Ball is out. The Browns are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. 2nd down here. Matt shot from the shotgun. Has Jones. Jones takes the hit and is brought down. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with him. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. 3rd down and 10. Pulls it in.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have 4th down coming up.
The kick is good.
There's nothing like being ahead in a football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. He's taken down at the 42. First down coming up. From the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
The Browns did a good job that time keeping the defense off balance. They throw the football, they pick up some solid yards now, and they can choose from run or pass.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time, he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. It's Tate in the backfield, out of the shotgun formation. Looking across the middle, can't find the target on the pass underneath. Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. Quarters formation here for the defense. Takes it from the gun. Catch made. The Browns roll the dice and pick up the first on fourth down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
First and 10. Wants to go deep. Touchdown.
That was a sweet touchdown right there. Just a nice throw by the quarterback. He put it right on the money. The receiver makes the catch. Beautiful touchdown.
The Raiders can perhaps get the big return and do something here before halftime. They're suddenly trailing. The score's 7-3. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Let's go. Takes the knee. That does it for the first half. Raiders trail in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Browns are happy to be in front right now and just want to play 2 more solid quarters. The Raiders won't panic either. They know they just need to take it 1 play at a time. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Raiders opening up on offense. Broken coverage here on the pass play, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 34-yard line. Raiders end up throwing a pick to win the drop.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. It's first down as they head to the line. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They run the counter play. He's brought down.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
It's Tate in the backfield. The Browns from the 37. The handoff to Ben Tate. Then picks up about 3.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down and 7. Throws to the right. Makes the catch in the open field.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
They'll mark him at the 40.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
And here we have second down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Throw to the left. The Browns get a first down. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Wide receivers are bunched up. DJ Hayden is there and picks it off. And he's brought to the ground.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They face first down. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here, and he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Second down now. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. This is a time when the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one. The matchup at quarterback hasn't been pretty at times, Phil. They're both dealing with similar struggles in a close game, so it might come down to which one can figure it out first.
Yeah, that's Jim, I wouldn't be surprised by that. The offensive line protection has not been good today, and what happens, you just got to get used to people being all around your feet and still making those plays as a quarterback.
Washington from the 2. Finds a little seam. Gains 18. Browns offense now coming out. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit him, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
We're late in the game and the offense is in no hurry. Second down and 10. He's taken down.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback? Or the quarterback's just not paying attention, seeing him coming, and if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
3rd and 16 here after the sack. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Could have been intercepted. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. The Browns will have to punt the football. And he is tackled at the 44. First down, pressure on every snap now. Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. First down and 10. Maurice Jones-Drew. Second down, late in the 4th quarter. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. They're going to get him here for a sack. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Huge 3rd and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well. a 3-and-out series for the offense. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way. Split backfield here. Time's running out of this one. Midway through the 4th. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Well, got to give the defense a lot of credit there. It's 4th down. The game is on the line. They showed great hustle and great smarts. They're right there to stop the play and win the game.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Brown with the good coverage that time to knock it away.
Good job by the corner that time, knocking the football down on the throw down the field by the quarterback. That will go down as a pass defense by him. Good job.
2nd and 10. Handoff made. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first. The Raiders will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. 3rd down on the way. Has Watkins, and they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
I'll give the offense credit here, Jim, because this is a nice job. They knew if they got 1 first down, it would probably seal the game, and they got it done.
The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Handoff up the middle, and that gains 1.
It's about managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big gain, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
Here's the toss play to Tate. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Manziel has everybody split out wide for this snap. This was a hard-fought win out there for one side today. Not much scoring going on, but doesn't matter. It's a W.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, listen, that was fun to watch. When you see a low-scoring game now in the NFL, it means, well, we had some hard hitting. It was hard-fought and fun to watch.